Hey, welcome. So today, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to take this document, a simple job ad you've probably scrolled past 1,000 times, and we're going to treat it like a treasure map. Because hidden inside these few lines of text is pretty much the entire blueprint for how our modern world gets built.
Yes, seriously. Think of this job ad as our Rosetta Stone. It's not just some company looking for a new hire. Nope. It's a guide to the tools, the processes, and even the mindset behind almost every physical object you use every single day. Your phone, your car, your coffee maker, the story of how they came to be, it starts right here. All right, so here it is. This is our artifact. It's a real job posting from a company called Jaydu, and we're about to pull it apart piece by piece to figure out what it really takes to be one of the people who builds our world.
Okay, first things first. The ad is looking for a mechanical design engineer. But what does that person, actually do? Let's nail down a quick definition. In simple terms, these are the folks who figure out how stuff works. They're the architects of the physical world. If you can hold it, if it moves, if it clicks or whirs, a mechanical engineer probably had their hands all over the design. From the spring in your pen to the landing gear on a plane, they are, for real, the inventors of our time. So how does a modern inventor actually invent? It's not all just scribbling on a napkin anymore, right? Well, the job ad gives us a very specific list of the tools they need to have in their digital toolbox. SolidWorks, CATIA, CREO, these might sound like characters from a sci-fi movie, but they're actually incredibly powerful design programs. Just think of them as the 21st century version of a drafting table, a workshop, and a clay modeler studio, all rolled into one piece of software. This is where an idea stops being just an idea and starts to look like a real thing on a screen. All right, so we've got the inventor, and we've got their high-tech tools. What's next? The ad mentions a really key process here. New Product Development, or NPD for short. This is where the magic really happens. NPD is basically the A to Z journey. It's everything, from that first little spark of an idea, that what if we did this moment, all the way to a finished product that you can actually go out and buy. It's the structured path that turns pure imagination into physical reality. And that path usually looks something like this. It starts with the big idea. Then it gets built virtually, inside those software programs we just saw. After that, they build real-life prototypes and test them like crazy to find all the weak spots. And only after it survives all of that does it finally get the green light for manufacturing and launch. But, an engineer's job isn't always about creating something brand new out of thin air. A huge, and I mean huge, part of the job is just taking things that already exist and making them better. This is the art of refinement. Just think about the phone in your pocket. It wasn't just invented once and then, boom, done. No way. It's redesigned and optimized every single year to get a little bit faster, a little bit lighter, with a better camera. That constant improvement, that's what this is all about. The ad also drops this acronym VAVE. It stands for Value Analysis and Value Engineering, and it's a really cool concept. It's all about asking smart questions like, how can we get this product to do the exact same thing, but for less money? Or, for the same cost, how can we squeeze even more performance out of it? It's the secret sauce for making things not just better, but smarter. Okay, we have covered a ton of super technical, really complex skills, but the job ad lists one final requirement. And honestly, it might just be the most important one on the entire list. So let's just recap. We've got fundamental physics, we've got advanced 3D modeling, complex development cycles, value engineering. I mean, this is some seriously high-level brainy stuff we're talking about. But then, right at the very end of the list, you see this. Good communication skills. After all that dense technical jargon, it ends with the most human thing possible. It almost feels random, doesn't it? Like it was just tacked on at the end. But it's not. In fact, it's the glue that holds all the other skills together. Because think about it, a brilliant design is completely worthless if the engineer can't explain it to the manufacturing team. Perfect data means nothing if they can't use it to convince a group to make the right decision. A world-changing prototype will never see the light of day if the engineer can't give a clear presentation to get the funding. This is the bridge. It's what connects the world of machines to the world of people.
And that, right there, is the ultimate secret hidden in this job ad. To really build the future, you have to be bilingual. You've got to speak the language of physics and data, absolutely. But you also have to speak the language of people, of collaboration, of persuasion, of teamwork. The truly great engineers are masters of both. So I'll leave you with this final thought. We're heading into an era where AI is getting incredibly good at a lot of those technical tasks, the design, the optimization, the analysis. So when the machines can do all of that, what's left for us? Which part of this job description suddenly becomes the most critical, the most valuable human skill of all? It's something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.